Ever wondered how many wars it would take to bring down an empire? An intriguing question indeed. Picture this: two titans of the ancient world, Rome and Carthage, locked in a series of epic struggles known as the Punic Wars. These conflicts, spanning over a century, were nothing short of world-shaking. But why did they happen, and how did they shape history as we know it? Stick around and we'll delve into the fascinating story of the Punic Wars and the fall of Carthage. As the saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was its rivalry with Carthage. The First Punic War, a conflict that began in 264 BC, was sparked by a dispute over Sicily. This was a clash of titans, with Rome and Carthage, two of the Mediterranean's most powerful entities, locked in a fierce struggle for dominance. The war was marked by numerous naval battles, a new territory for the Romans who were more accustomed to land skirmishes. Despite their initial inexperience, Rome showcased its adaptability, constructing fleets inspired by captured Carthaginian ships and introducing the corvus, a boarding bridge that turned sea battles into something more akin to their preferred land battles. This innovation, along with Rome's relentless spirit, gradually turned the tide in their favor. After over 2 decades of conflict, Rome finally gained the upper hand in 241 BC. Despite their initial struggles at sea, Rome emerged victorious, marking the end of the First Punic War. The end of a war is rarely the end of conflict. As the dust settled following the First Punic War, the embers of resentment still glowed. Rome, victorious yet wary, and Carthage, defeated but defiant, locked horns in a dangerous dance of power. The Interwar Years saw the rise of a new player on this chessboard of nations, a Carthaginian general named Hannibal Barca. Fueled by a childhood vow to annihilate Rome, Hannibal was the spark, waiting to ignite the powder keg. As peace crumbled, a new war loomed on the horizon, one that would shake the Mediterranean. Enter the stage Hannibal Barca, Carthage's greatest general and Rome's worst nightmare. Hannibal, a name that still echoes through history, was the mastermind behind Carthage's military strategies during the Second Punic War. A man of daring and innovation, he led his army across the treacherous Alps to surprise the Roman forces, a feat considered impossible at the time. He was a thorn in Rome's side for over 15 years, winning battles at Trebia, Lake Trasimene, and Cannae. These victories caused Rome to tremble, but they also highlighted Hannibal's tactical brilliance. His strategies were unconventional, unpredictable, and undeniably effective. But Rome was resilient. Despite being outmaneuvered and outwitted on several occasions, they adapted, learned, and eventually they won. They turned the tide at the Battle of Zama, where the Roman general Scipio Africanus defeated Hannibal, marking the end of the Second Punic War. Despite Hannibal's genius, Rome once again claimed victory, but the rivalry was far from over. Sometimes it's the third strike that counts. The stage was set for the final act of this dramatic trilogy, the Third Punic War. This was a time when Rome, fueled by fear and revenge, made the decision to obliterate Carthage from the face of the earth. The war began in 149 BC, and it was unlike the previous two. This time there was no contest of naval prowess, no great generals clashing on foreign soil. Instead, it was a slow, grinding siege of the once great city of Carthage. For 3 long years the Romans laid siege to the city, till finally in 146 BC Carthage fell. The Romans razed the city to the ground, enslaved its people, and even sowed the land with salt to ensure nothing would grow there again. With the fall of Carthage, Rome stood unchallenged, marking the end of the Punic Wars. So how many wars does it take to crush an empire? Let's take a walk back through history. The First Punic War, a 23-year-long struggle, was a brutal introduction for Rome to the harsh realities of empire building, teaching them the cost of maritime supremacy. The Interwar Years, a time of political upheaval and strategic preparations, saw Rome solidifying its strength and resolving to return stronger. The Second Punic War, marked by the genius of Hannibal and the resilience of Rome, was a testament to Rome's unfaltering resolve. It was a war that tested the mettle of Rome, and Rome did not falter. The final blow, the Third Punic War, was the death knell for Carthage. Rome, relentless, had learned from its past and was not about to let history repeat itself. 3 wars, countless battles, and 1 fallen empire later, we have our answer. The fall of an empire is not an event, but a process, one that takes years, many battles, and in this case, 3 wars. History is full of captivating stories like these. If you're as intrigued as we are, make sure to give us a thumbs up, share our videos, and subscribe to our channel for more riveting journeys through time. Keep exploring.